Are you ready for today's speaking lesson?
Please listen to us and practice with us.
So, Daryl, it is good to see you. I'm glad you made the right decision. Thank you, Sam. I really appreciate your help. I am happy to be here. I am excited. And you should be. You have made the decision to change your life, and that is excellent. Tell me, have you brought the money I told you to bring? It is important. Yes, I have. You told me it was $1,000. I have it here. I thought we were gonna meet in your house. By the way, where do you live? Is it near here? No, I don't live near here. But it is not important. This is my office. Do you like it? Yes, it is nice. But one of my friends had a meeting here too, some months ago. But he talked to another person, Reeves. Yeah, I think that's his name. Do you know him? Reeves. Oh, sure. He's one of my friends. He also works here. I mean, we rent this office together, and we usually have our meetings here. We are partners. Partners? But my friend told me Reeves is not in the country anymore. My friend deposited his money, and so far he has not heard from Reeves. I don't understand how it works. Oh, did I say partner? No, no, he used to work here, but he traveled. I don't know where he is. Why don't we start with the presentation? I am sure you want to know about this business. Oh, yes, I am really interested. I want to change my life. Is that possible? Of course, it's possible. You already watched our first presentation. Don't you remember? Yes, I know. I love that because I saw many people traveled. I love traveling, but I can't do it because I don't have enough money for that. That's the thing. Especially Dubai. One of my dreams is to know that beautiful place. I hope I can get it. That's correct. It is possible to travel to the most beautiful places in the world. You can change your life by joining our community. You can be one of our partners. We're part of one of the biggest international companies in the world, TRX 666. Well, just for you to remember, we don't accept just anyone. We need special people. Normally, we only extend the invitation to people with ambition, with a hunger for glory. You are sure to hear many negative comments about our company being a scam. Yeah, some people told me that. I mean, I talked to my brother and he told me it is not a good decision. Really? Your brother? Tell me, what does your brother do for a living? He works in a heavy machinery maintenance company. He works full day. And he's not a rich person, right? I suppose he works 8 hours a day. Yes, he starts working at 8 in the morning and finishes at 5 in the afternoon or so. And no, he's not rich. I don't think he has much money, to be honest. He has a family. You see? These people who are enslaved to a full time job don't understand. They get up early and go to work at the same time and always earn the same amount of money. They will never understand the entrepreneurial spirit that we have. Because it is true. Today you can be your own boss and stop working for others. That would be fantastic because now I work 10 hours a day. It's really tiring. And when I heard one of my friends talking about this company, I was really interested. I want to be part of this. I want to be my own boss. What do I have to do so that can happen? Excellent. Well, it's simple. You just need to join this company. Let me tell you a little about TRX 666 Company. It is the best company in the world. And so you have more confidence. The main office is located in Silicon Valley. If you don't know what Silicon Valley is, it is the cradle of entrepreneurs, of money, people who make millions of dollars live and work there. Our CEO works in Silicon Valley. Yes, I have heard that. That sounds really interesting. What else? Well, we are the number one company in the creation and manufacturing of natural products. We're not a company that sells products. We are an organization that changes lives. We change the lives of people around the world by making their lives much healthier. And these are not just words. We have many testimonies from people around the world. People who have cured their illnesses and have considerably improved their lifestyle. So the only thing you have to do is sell our products. We have the best natural products. For example, if you sell a bag of natural coffee for $300, your profit will be $200. Nobody offers you that profit margin in any company. Believe me. And now you will tell me, what happens if I can't sell the products? I won't make money? That's the best part. You can also earn money by bringing more people and making them join this company. And you don't have to invest money for that. Just your time to convince more people to change their lives. If you bring 3 more people, you will have $100. And if you bring 10 people, you will have $500. And if you bring 100 people, you could win an all paid trip to Dubai. Just think about this. Just as you were encouraged to change your life, how many people wouldn't want the same? It is very easy to get 100 people. So now I need you to give me the $1,000, please. Give me. But just to make sure. I want to know what people think about it. What do you say, guys? Oh, it's not necessary. They will never understand. Just give me the money. Yeah, I have the money here. What do you say, guys? I want to be a millionaire. Good morning. My name is Liam. I'm a university student in my final year. I am studying business administration. I saw your stand and I wanted to ask. Well, this is my first job fair, and I'm looking for opportunities to start my career. Can you tell me more about your company and any available positions? Please.
Good morning, Liam. It's great to meet you. And welcome to your first job fair. I'm Emma, and I represent Global Enterprises, an international company. Our international company focuses on finance, technology, and business solutions. We are always looking for talented new graduates like you to join our team. What specific areas of business administration are you most interested in?
Thank you, Emma. I'm interested in project management and operations. But of course, I'm also open to other areas where I can learn and grow. I enjoy organizing tasks, leading small groups, and finding efficient ways to solve problems.
That's wonderful to hear, Liam. Project management and operations are very important in our company. We have an entry level position in project coordination, where new hires work with experienced managers on various projects. It's a great way to learn the ins and outs of project management, for sure. We also provide training programs to help new employees develop professional skills and also to understand the company culture. This is a very important part of the process.
I think that's great. In fact, that sounds like exactly what I'm looking for. Could you tell me more about the skills you value most in candidates?
Absolutely. We look for candidates who are good at communication, both written and verbal, as these skills are essential for teamwork and client interactions. Also, problem solving skills are also important, along with the ability to work under pressure. Leadership potential is a big plus, especially if you enjoy leading teams. That's very helpful.
I believe I have the strong communication skills. I was the leader of a university project where we worked on a marketing strategy for a local business. It was challenging but rewarding, and we received positive feedback from the client. It went very well.
That's impressive, Liam. You know, employers love to see practical experience. even if it's from university projects. Make sure you mention that on your resume. And also during interviews. If you'd like, I can give you a brochure. This brochure has more information about our company and the application process. You can also scan this QR code to visit our career portal. Alright?
Thank you, Emma. I really appreciate it. This has been very helpful. I'll definitely look into applying for the project coordination position. Thank you again.
You're welcome, Liam. It was great meeting you. Good luck with the rest of the job fair. And I hope to see your application soon. We will be waiting for that. Don't forget to follow up with an email to remind us of your interest. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. My name is Liam, and I'm a final year business administration student. I am looking for my first job in the field. I really hope to start working soon. Could you please tell me about your company and any roles you're hiring for? Good morning, Liam. It's nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Carter, and I run Creative Strategies. It is a marketing, advertising, and public relations firm. It is a startup. We're always on the lookout for creative and motivated new graduates to join our team. Let me ask you something. What aspects of business interest you most? I'm interested in project management and strategic planning, but I'm also curious about marketing and advertising. I enjoy brainstorming new ideas and working with teams to make them happen. I am really good at teamwork. That's great to hear, Liam. Our company is all about innovation and teamwork. We have entry level roles like junior marketing associate and project assistant, where you can work with different departments and learn how marketing campaigns are planned. We want candidates who are not only hardworking but also willing to think outside the box. I think I'd enjoy that environment. I like coming up with new ideas and finding creative solutions. During my university courses, I worked on a project where we developed a marketing plan for a startup, and I really enjoyed the process. That's exactly the kind of experience we look for, Liam. In addition to creativity, we value organization and attention to detail because managing marketing campaigns involves many moving parts. Tell me, are these skills you feel confident in? Yes, I am very organized and I pay attention to details. I kept track of multiple deadlines. Excellent, Liam. Here's my business card. We are accepting applications. through our website. But if you email me after applying, I'll make sure your resume gets looked at by our hiring team. Oh, we also encourage new hires to take part in our mentorship program. This in order to help them get comfortable in their new roles. It's important for us. Also, I must mention that we have a pleasant work environment. You will see it. Thank you so much, Mr. Carter. I'll be sure to apply and send you an email. And if it's not too much of an indiscretion, can I ask about the average salary? I'm sorry, we do not normally provide that information here. Normally, we provide that information in the interview after having gone through the evaluations. But don't worry, our job offers are currently above the market. But if you want advice, you shouldn't ask that here. It doesn't look very professional. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. Now I will get ready for the interviews. Logan, is that you? I can't believe it. Long time no see you, bro. How are you? Christian, wow, yeah, I haven't seen you since. I don't remember. I think since that party Richard had for his birthday, how have you been feeling lately? Why do you ask? Do I look bad? Or maybe do I look sick? Or what? No, no. I just heard you got fired. Is that true? If so, I'm sorry about that. Well, yeah, that's true. I have been looking for a job, but I can't find one. It's not easy. I know. That's why I keep working in the same place. I can't lose this job. Yeah, I see. By the way, how long have you been working in this company? I've been working there for 8 years, but I got promoted twice. That's not bad. And tell me, what kind of job have you been looking for? Any specific field you want to work in? Well, I studied software engineering, so I want to work in a technological company. I heard a Space Y company has been hiring people, but I don't know. It looks too difficult. Are you kidding? That's a great company. You should absolutely apply for that job position. Maybe that is the job you have been waiting for, and you are a great engineer. Come on. Yeah, I have been thinking about that, but I would have to work 12 hours a day. Before, I wouldn't have had any problems, but now everything is different. What do you mean different? I don't understand. Don't you like that job? Since I got fired, I have been doing a lot of things. You know, I have worked hard for years. But lately, I have been trying different things, and I like it. I mean, I feel much better now. I don't understand. What have you been doing lately? You haven't been working. No, I'm not talking about work. I mean, I have been participating in different activities. For example, I've been taking dance classes. I have never done something like that. You dance lessons? I can't believe it. You never liked dancing, or that's what I remember. I know. But I have been going to this dance academy, and I really like it. I have been learning salsa dance, pop, and also bachata. They're really interesting. It's not easy to learn, but I have been trying hard. The teacher is really good. Seriously. He has been teaching me some movements. You would be surprised to see me dancing. Yeah, sure. But you need to work, right? I mean, you can go to these classes at night. I go in the evenings because during the day I do other things like learning French. In the mornings, I study French at home. I found this great YouTube channel. I've been studying French with them. I love it. I have been watching these videos for 1 month and I have learned a lot. Believe me. Good for you. But what about the afternoons? You can work in the afternoons. I can't because in the afternoons I play soccer with some friends. Well, new friends I have. It's like a group of people who want to play soccer in the city. They meet in a soccer court. We have been playing soccer for 1 month and I have improved a lot. Do you like soccer? I do, but I don't play very often. And what about the weekends? You can work on the weekends. No, I can't. On Saturdays, I travel to different places. Just full days. I get up early in the morning and then come back home late in the evening. I've been traveling a lot since I got fired. I also found some friends to travel with. And on Sundays, I go running or to eat in typical restaurants, food from all over the world. I've been going to different restaurants every Sundays. It's amazing. Wow, I'm surprised. But how have you been doing all these things? I don't understand. I mean, you got fired, you don't work, so you're not making money. How can you do it? You haven't been working for 2 or 3 months. How have you been paying for all those things? Yes, I haven't been working for 3 months, but I don't need much money for that. About my dance classes, I found a very good discount, and I only pay $5 per class. I have been going there twice or 3 times a week. And about my French classes, well, I don't have to pay anything because YouTube is free. You just watch the videos for free. When I play soccer, I don't have to pay anything because the soccer field belongs to the town hall. I haven't been paying anything for those things. And about the trips, I am a backpacker. I try to spend as little as possible on each trip and bring my own food. It's not expensive. I haven't been spending much money these months. In fact, I have been saving money. When I worked all day, I couldn't do anything I liked. But now it's different. I understand, but you haven't been working for 3 months. Where do you get the money from? Oh, I know a lot about computers, so I fix them for people. I also edit some videos. They don't pay me a lot of money, but it's enough to buy food and pay for my rent. I just work for hours, and the rest of the day I take it to enjoy life. I really like it. I'm surprised. I never thought you would be saying this kind of things. I know, right? But I have been thinking a lot about life. Working all day to only enjoy some hours at the end of the week, and that's not for me. I prefer to do different things. Do not take me wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I am happy you keep working hard, bro. And I hope you can get everything you wish. But I have decided to take a different path. I'm happy for you. And yeah, it's just a different way of looking at things. I get it. I am happy working hard and getting the things I work for. What do you think, guys? Yeah, what have you been doing lately and how have you been feeling about it? Let us know. Hello, Sam. How are you? Come in, please. We need to start with the class. No, teacher, I am tired. I can't go to classes anymore. What? Why? We're going to see grammar today. It is important. Grammar? Yeah, that is the problem. I am tired, teacher. I can't anymore. I mean, I really want to master English grammar, but honestly, I find textbooks so boring. I feel like I'm just memorizing rules and never using them. Maybe you can tell me, is there any way to learn grammar without those boring books? Yes, but first, you need to relax. I will help you with that, okay? Calm down. Yeah, you're right, teacher. I'm sorry about that. It's just that I am tired. Sorry. There are so many exciting and creative ways to learn English grammar without boring textbooks. Let's see. One of the best methods is to learn grammar through real life context. For example, watch your favorite movies or TV shows with English subtitles and pay attention to how characters use certain grammatical structures. This way, you're not only entertained, but you also see how grammar works in natural conversations. Have you tried that before? I haven't really thought about it. I usually just watch shows for fun and don't focus on the grammar. How exactly should I do it? Should I pause every time I hear a new sentence structure or verb tense? No, not necessarily. That might disrupt your viewing experience and make it feel like another textbook exercise. Instead, choose a short scene and rewatch it a few times. On the first watch, just enjoy it. On the second, focus on the grammar. Maybe how they form questions, use past tenses, or connect ideas. Write down a few sentences that catch your attention and see if you can create similar sentences about your own life. This way, you're connecting grammar with your personal experiences, which makes it more memorable and less tedious. It works very well. That actually sounds fun. But what if I don't understand some sentences or phrases? Good question. If you get stuck on a sentence, it's best to guess the meaning from context first. This helps you develop the skill of understanding English as a whole rather than translating word by word. After that, you can look up the phrase or ask someone for help. It's a good method. Another great strategy is using grammar apps or online games. There are plenty of apps where you can play with grammar concepts. They turn learning into a game with levels, challenges, and rewards. Have you tried apps like that? There are many of them and they are free. I've heard about a few, but I always thought they were too simple or just for beginners. Do they really help? They can be incredibly helpful. Many of these apps adapt to your level. They're not just for beginners. They offer exercises on complex grammar topics too. For example, you can practice conditional sentences, passive voice, or even tricky rules, all while playing interactive games. Plus, they provide immediate feedback, so you know right away if you're using a structure correctly. This makes learning feel more like a challenge than a boring repetition. Another method you might find useful is storytelling. Storytelling? How can that help with grammar? I don't understand. Storytelling is an amazing way to master grammar. Instead of learning grammar as isolated rules, you create stories using the grammar structures you want to practice. Let's say you want to work on past tenses, write or tell a short story about what you did last weekend, including details like when, where, and how things happened. Or if you're learning conditional sentences, create a story that starts with, if I were the president, and go on to imagine what you'd change in the country. This makes grammar come alive because you're using it to express your own ideas. The best part? You can be as creative and imaginative as you like. It's grammar practice without even realizing it. Wow, that sounds interesting. I think I'd really enjoy that because I like writing short stories. Another method is to have grammar challenges with a friend or classmate or anyone. Pick a topic, like present perfect tense or modal verbs, and create sentences that fit certain conditions. For instance, you can take turns making sentences using should or must in different contexts, like giving advice, making rules, or talking about personal obligations. Whoever makes a mistake first loses. It's a fun way to practice and helps you learn from each other's errors. That sounds good, but what if I don't have a friend or classmate to practice with? Well, I made another video about how to find friends to practice your English. You should watch it. Or if you want another video with this topic, just let me know and I will do it for sure. Thank you. And teacher, one question, but what about people who like reading? How can they practice grammar without textbooks? Because I like reading. Oh, for readers, there are plenty of exciting options. One great way is to read short stories or articles that are specifically written for English learners. You can find graded readers that are adapted to different proficiency levels. They use natural grammar in a way that's easy to understand. While you read, pay attention to how sentences are formed, where commas are placed, and how conjunctions link ideas. Another strategy is to read blogs, news, or even comic books. These formats often use simple but authentic grammar structures. Then try summarizing what you read, but change the tense or grammar structure. For example, if you read a story in past tense, retell it in the present tense. This exercise strengthens your grammar flexibility. That's a really creative idea. But let's say I want to practice speaking grammar too. I feel like I can recognize grammar when I see it, but when I speak, I make a lot of mistakes. Excellent question. Practicing speaking grammar is all about building fluency and confidence. One effective way is to use shadowing. This is when you listen to a short audio clip and repeat what the speaker says, mimicking their tone, pronunciation, and even grammar structures. I've heard about that, but won't it get repetitive if I just keep saying what others say? To take it to the next level, try creating your own sentences or questions based on the grammar you're practicing. Let's say the speaker says, I went to the market yesterday. You can build on that and say, if I hadn't gone to the market yesterday, I wouldn't have found fresh fruits. This way, you're not just repeating but also actively creating new sentences and connecting different grammar rules. Wow, I never realized there were so many ways to practice grammar without textbooks. I guess learning can actually be fun, but there's one more thing. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. by how much grammar there is to learn. What's the best way to avoid burnout while practicing? Oh, that's a common issue. The key is to balance structured practice with fun activities. Don't try to learn everything at once. Focus on one grammar point at a time, like phrasal verbs or adjective clauses, and use different methods to practice just that point. Watch a video, write a story, play a grammar game, and so on. Rotate through these methods to keep things fresh. And remember, it's okay to take breaks. Learning grammar is a long-term process, so there is no need to rush.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this.